Welcome back, everybody. 6:16 is your time. The talk of the town is obviously the lake effect snow that is coming in across the region here. And Lena, you and I have been talking about it as well. What exactly is going to happen where we got snowfall coming into northeast Ohio? I promised you this. I promised you the timeline. So let's dive right in right now. Let's talk about what's going to happen in here. It's really going to dictate in terms of when that wind direction is going to be changing here and when that trough is going to be sliding south and east across our region. That timeline is likely to be post 11 p.m. tonight and really ramping up shortly after the midnight hour. And really, we're going to stay between a moderate to heavy snowfall event and likely airing along heavy snowfall between midnight and perhaps around 7 to 8 a.m. for tomorrow. We cannot emphasize enough the impacts will likely be felt across northeast Ohio, beginning with the blowing and drifting snow. Because we're going to have such a potent system moving on in, we're likely to have gusts exceeding 30 miles per hour. So visibility will be significantly cut down. And especially for those traveling from Cleveland on over to Detroit, you really need to be paying attention to radar and also planning your commute for tomorrow as well. Snow-covered roadways will also be slick, certainly on I-90, even including Route 20, 1 to 2 inches per hour, expected in some of those heavy, persistent snow bands through northeast Ohio. Scattered power outages will likely be happening as well. And snow will likely be heavy at times and could be sagging down on some of those branches as well. So how much snowfall are we expecting? Think about the primary belt, think about the secondary belt, and also look at where you are landing right now and what your Sunday looks like. I believe, as at least where these purples and pinks and even some of those darker purples are, this is likely where the heaviest snowfall will be. But do not get just locked in to where these colors are. Once we get these striations of these heavy bands coming through, and as long as they persist, we're talking at least 6 inches in some areas, getting closer to maybe even a foot, maybe even a little bit more than a foot. And we'll have some of those preliminary readings for those snowfalls tomorrow at this time. Lake effect snow warning, as I was telling you about earlier, winter weather advisory, including Trumbull County. The difference between the lake effect snow warning and the winter weather advisory is that 6-inch mark. More than 6 inches, lake effect snow warning. Less than 6 inches, that winter weather advisory. We got a persistent southwest wind moving into the region right now, gusts exceeding 20 miles per hour. Once that changes, that's when the snowfall is going to be happening. Feels like temperatures, just in case you're wondering, feels like in the upper teens across the vast majority of northeast Ohio, and we could be talking about near single digits overnight tonight. Got a couple bands of fronts moving on through as well. We're going to have a reinforcing front that'll be coming through as well. Some of those lake effect bands are already in western Ohio at this hour. So pay attention to the clock and find your place on the map. Your National Designer hour-by-hour forecast. Notice snowfall beginning to pick up, becoming very scattered here. And also notice these striations coming through. It's going to be hitting that topography and really dampening out that snowfall. After the midnight hour, some of these persistent bands will be along the lakeshore regions, including Cuyahoga, Lake Geauga County, even stretching over to Ashtabula. Ashtabula, we have not forgotten about you, okay? We were talking about you the past couple days or so. Through Sunday, 7 a.m., still got that blowing snow moving on in around noon hour. Hey, this area looks to be dry, and actually we could likely be getting a little bit of sunshine moving in as well. Through the evening hours, we're going to be tapering off. The band of snowfall is going to be moving back over the lake and also moving back over towards the east. So we'll have temperatures really hanging out in the low 20s around 10 p.m. for tomorrow night. Monday, beautiful, mainly sunny skies. We'll have a warm front move through that will lift our temperatures back up again. And for some, we could be talking about 40s and nearing 50 degrees by midweek. Because we're going to have these persistent high wind gusts, 20 to 30 plus miles per hour, our wind chills for tomorrow are going to be bone chilling. So please bundle up just in case you're leaving the house. Here's your Union Home Mortgage 7-day outlook. Again, as I said before, that warm front lifting north across the region. Low 40s, mid to upper 40s, low 50s by Wednesday. Turkey Day doesn't look that bad. Low 50s expected with an isolated shower.